What's up, my dudes? And welcome back. Last episode, we grinded a lot of different places. We did some wildy stuff, we went to Huey, and we pulled an item that would have taken most people over 1,000 hours to get on average. If you haven't seen that one yet, I'd recommend to check it out. This episode, we are going to work on some skilling, since I've pretty much only done PVM in most of my series so far. We are starting with a total of 1,155 collections logged and rank 1327. Please like this video and drop a sub if you're new, or maybe if you learned something. It really helps me out. Now let's get into the video. Alright guys, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start off this one with doing some fishing. I still need the Heron pet. I don't have the Heron pet yet. I decided to come here to Molch Island and do some aerial fishing. If I look at the collection log here, I still need a few items from here. We need 4 more items. We need all the fishing rods and the fish sack. I do already have the golden tench. I got this a long time ago now. You know, if we get the Heron pet along the way, then that's great, you know, but we are also going for the collection logs at the same time. So we still need, like I said, we need every single fishing rod and we need the fish sack. So if I look at the value of each of these fishing rods, the pearl fishing rod is 100 Molch pearls. I already have 144 Molch pearls. I could buy that right now, but I've just decided that I'm going to get the most expensive thing first, which is the fish sack. The fish sack is 1,000 Molch pearls. Now, the one thing about the golden tench that I showed you earlier, this is a 1 in, I think it's 20k drop chance for this. It's pretty rare, but you know, you can get multiple of them. I already have one. If I get any more, you can actually trade this in to Alri, the angler here, for 100 Molch pearls. So if we get multiple of these, this will speed up this grind quite a bit. So that's kind of what we're doing. Hopefully we can get the Heron pet along the way. I doubt it will happen, but you know, it is a possibility and we need to get these other things anyway. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing for now. We started this grind with 144 Molch pearls, and I need 1,370 total to green log. The wiki says I should expect to get around 16 to 24 Molch pearls per hour, so I can expect to be here over 60 hours. Like I said too, any additional golden tenches we get will speed this up quite a lot. That's basically a 5-hour time save every time at a 20 Molch pearls per hour rate. The odds of me actually obtaining the Heron pet during this grind is 1 in 634k at my fishing level, and that's at an average of 1,700 actions or catches per hour. So basically there is a 1 in 373 chance of obtaining the pet per hour. There's a couple of items in the game that could potentially help here as well, but they do come with some pros and cons. The Rada's Blessing from the Corin and Kebos diary gives a chance of catching 2 fish at once, and depending on which tier you have, the chance goes up. With the Rada's Blessing 4, I have an 8% chance to catch 2 fish at once, and if that happens at the same time that I catch a golden tench, it is possible to catch 2 golden tenches at once, which would mean I can trade those in for 200 Molch pearls and save myself 10 hours here, which is great. But the con is that you will catch double of the normal fish quite often as well. So that will be more click intensive when cutting them into fish chunks or dropping them to the ground. The other item works similarly, and that's Spirit Flakes from Temperos. They stack with Rada's Blessing as well, giving you an even higher chance of catching double fish. However, you lose a Spirit Flake every time you catch a fish, whether you get double fish or not. So in my opinion, it's not worth using Spirit Flakes here. I would much rather save mine for anglerfish or something else. But I am going to be using the Rada's Blessing during this grind just for the 8% chance of possibly getting 2 golden tenches at the same time. And there is level 104 fishing. Also, any clue bottles that we get here, I will be juggling them. we now have 200 mulch pearls, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes and just go constantly as long as that I can for the entire 15 minutes and see exactly how many mulch pearls we can get in 15 minutes and how much XP per hour we are getting in 15 minutes as well. So that way we can kind of see exactly what the XP rates are here. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to hit start and go for 15 minutes. Wow, I already got one mulch pearl. It's pretty lucky. All right, so 15 minutes of just concentrating and doing this. So as you can see, we are getting about 66.5k fishing XP per hour. We were also getting about 85k hunter XP per hour. Not bad. I mean, the XP rates are actually not that bad here. Obviously I am 99 fishing, so XP rates, if you are a lower fishing level, are probably going to differ a little bit. You might not be able to catch some of the higher leveled things. I think the mottled eel is a little bit higher fishing level. In order to catch that, you do get more experience for the higher tier fish that you catch. So it might differ a little bit if you're a lower fishing level or if you don't have the high enough level to catch everything. But that is about average, and that's with full focus. I reckon, because you're obviously not going to be going that hard the whole time. It's just not realistic. I mean, you're going to slow down. You're going to be watching things on the side and doing other things that's going to slow you down a bit. I would say on average, like if you're really AFKing, I'd say it's probably more closer to about maybe 45 to 50k XP fishing XP per hour, and probably around like 60k hunter XP per hour, something like that. But that's kind of what we're getting here so far is 32 mulch pearls per hour. So yeah, we're just gonna continue. I'm gonna kind of AFK a little bit and just try and get as much of this done as I can. 91 herbs this farm run. Come on, Hespori. Whenever I harvest this, by the way, we will be 126 million farming XP. When is Tangaroot going to come to us? Not going to be today, apparently. I did take a break to go run a couple TOAs with a buddy, so after that farm run, I went ahead and completed all the clues that I had on the ground, so we are starting over on juggling. Here is what the caskets are looking like in the bank so far. And there it is, 300 mulch pearls. 400 mulch pearls. No way. Well, we did get a golden Tench. That feels really good. Unfortunately, Harada's blessing didn't proc at the same time, and then it would have been 2. That's okay. We will still take 1 golden Tench. We are going to trade this in to Alri over here for 100 mulch pearls. That saves us a lot of time. So hopefully we can get another one. We still have quite a bit of mulch pearls to go. I mean, we're not even halfway done with this grind yet. We've probably been here for like probably over 20 hours. And there it is, level 108 hunter. Yep. All right, Hespori, end it for us right now.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
$600 mulch pearls. Getting close to halfway done with this place. We have 11 clues on the ground currently, 8 easies, 2 hards, and 1 elite. 700 Molch pearls. That means we are just over halfway done with this place. Just over 1.5 million fishing XP and almost 1.8 million hunter XP. We've been here for a very long time. I'm not gonna lie, this grind freaking sucks, dude. This grind sucks. This I would say this is about on par with like pushing from like 95 to 99 agility as far as like how like click intensive it is. But yeah, 700 Molch pearls. Just over halfway done with this place. Okay, so we have a little bit of a change of plans here. There is a system update in 43 minutes, and this, I believe, is going to be poll 84 for stackable clues. And since they are changing clues to become a scroll box, and it says the maximum amount of clue scrolls you can hold is 5 scroll boxes or 4 in 1 clue scroll. Geodes, bottles, and bird's nests, they'll now give scroll boxes instead of loose scrolls. So I don't know what the hell is going to happen to these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start doing these as fast as I can before the system update, because I don't want these to disappear. I don't know if they would, but I don't want to take a chance on it. So we're going to go do these clues real fast. I really hope I can get all these clues done before the system update happens. Well, that was the last chest, and yes, this is a hard casket. I forgot that I had a hard clue in my bank, so I guess it's kind of a good thing though, because we have just about 1 minute left until the update, so that was probably the perfect amount of clues to do. I don't think I could have done any more, obviously, before the time ran out. So as you can see, this is what our stack is looking like right now. So the update actually wasn't to implement the proposed poll, it was for something else, which thankfully it was put up as a poll instead of directly implementing it into the game. Obviously, Jagex typically puts things up for a vote first, but I wouldn't put it past Jagex to just slip something in like that without a vote. They've done that before, so I didn't want to take a chance on it. The stackable clues update, in my opinion, is not something that I would vote for. It would mean several things. For example, if you have 2 clues on the ground and you start one and do 5 steps on it, and then came to a step you don't want to do or you can't do, so you pick up the other one that you had on the ground, the other one would be on step 6. Since you already did 5 steps on the other clue. You wouldn't be able to do that with this update. You also could only hold 5 clues at a time with this proposed update, which also kinda sucks. The clue grind already takes thousands of hours to complete, if not tens of thousands of hours. I don't really think we need an update to make that grind take even longer. I guess we will see what happens with this sometime in the future. The update was actually the farming and autocast quality of life improvements update, which Jagex moved the tool leprechauns closer to the herb patches, as well as the gardeners you would pay to watch over your crops for you to not wander more than a few tiles anymore, so you wouldn't have to chase them down to pay them. And this is an update that I think we could all appreciate. This is the kind of update that doesn't affect the integrity of the game and is just a nice quality of life change. Also, they made it to where if you set your magic to autocast a spell and then you drink a brew and your magic level went lower than whatever level you needed to autocast the spell, you would have to reassign the autocast again. You no longer have to do that. It will remember what spell you were autocasting, which I could see how some of the high level community could possibly be a bit weird with this one, but I think it's a good update personally. There's really no reason why this shouldn't be added other than people wanting you to suffer to a death in a raid because that's what happened to them before. So this is the first farm run that I am doing with the new update where the tool leprechauns have moved locations to be a little bit closer to the patch. This is going to take a little bit of getting used to, but all in all, it is a win. I would say that is a pretty nice quality of life update. It's just going to take a little bit of adjusting for sure. Dude, they moved that tool leprechaun like 2 tiles forward. Okay, like that one's kind of funny. So like moving 2 tiles is gonna make that big of a change. They literally moved that tool leprechaun up 2 tiles. This is a pretty big one. Like he moved from over here to over here. He used to be over here. So this one's pretty nice. The one at the Ardoin farm is kind of that one's kind of a troll, dude. He moved 2 tiles. Okay, now this is a big one. This is a really big one. Tool Leprechaun being here, the Tool Leprechaun used to be here. You used to have to run all the way around this gate every single time. This is a pretty big one. This is nice. You know, it also makes sense for the Tool Leprechaun to be over here. Now you can actually see him like in frame while you are actually, you know, like picking your herbs and stuff, because back then, I mean, he used to be way over here, right? That's still kind of weird that the deck chair is level what? Okay, well, whatever. It's still kind of weird that this stuff is over here, in my opinion, but him being over here makes sense. That's weird. But anyway, him being over here makes sense because you can actually see him. I mean, I play in full screen mode, obviously, and I can see a lot of the screen at a time. But do you see how much I have to zoom out in order for me to be able to see him back when he was over here? I'd have to zoom way far out, and nobody really plays with the zoom that far out. I mean, not all the time, at least. 88 herbs this farm run. Come on, Hispori. Come on. One day. Okay, well, I'll take the snap seed. And we have reached 23 million fishing XP. I know I already did a 15-minute timer, and I think I actually got pretty lucky during that 15-minute timer because I got 32 Molch pearls in 15 minutes, which is an absurd amount. Most of this grind so far, I haven't gotten anywhere near that. And obviously, I was really focusing on that. I was kind of being a little more sweaty than what I am right now. Definitely don't think it's 32 Molch pearls per hour. It's also RNG, you know, like I do have the 1 in 75 drop rate instead of the 1 in 100 drop rate because I am 99 fishing and 99 hunter. So that does help, but even still, I mean, I'm probably getting closer to about 20 to 25 Molch pearls per hour. Definitely not 32 though. I think I got really lucky whenever I was doing that 15-minute timer. $800. 900 Molch pearls. 470 to go. All right. That is what I'm talking about, man. Again, the Rada's Blessing didn't proc and we didn't get 2 of them, but I'm just happy to get 1, to be honest, because anytime I get 1, I trade this in for 100 Molch pearls. That saves me a lot of time. That saves me about 4 hours. Anyways, we are going to trade this in for 100 Molch pearls. So that means we only have 329 more Molch pearls to go until we are rid of this place forever. Level 105 fishing. We only need 2 more Molch pearls as well to break 1100 Molch pearls. Closing in, guys, closing in. $1,200 Molch pearls. 170 to go. Yes, let's go, dude. Let's go. Another golden Tench. Dude, that is awesome. That saves us so much time. And that's going to put us up to 1,324 Molch pearls. So that means we only need 46 more Molch pearls to be done with this place. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Just broke 24 million fishing XP. Well, we did it, boys. 1,370 Molch pearls. This grind sucks big Gillinor ass, bro. This grind sucks. This is definitely one of my least favorite skilling grinds I've ever done. Mainly just because, like, the fishing spots change so often. We got pretty lucky, too. We ended up getting 3 golden Tenches on this grind. So, we'll look at my total XP gained during this grind. I got a total of almost 3 million fishing XP. It was 2,954,000 fishing XP was gained, and 3,653,000 hunter XP was gained, and almost 800k cooking XP was gained. We've been here for almost 71 hours. Anyways, now that we are done with the grind, we do have quite a few clues to do. We do have 7 easies on the ground here. We have 4 mediums and 3 hard clues. So, okay, here we go. We're going to start with the big boy. Let's start with the fish sack first. Barbarian rod. Fly fishing rod. And the normal fishing rod. That's pretty cool, man. Fisherman swag. So the other cool thing with the fish sack is you can actually use it with the fish barrel to combine them. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to use the fish sack on the fish barrel to create a fish sack barrel. As well as, I'm pretty sure you can also store the fishing rods in the tackle box, which doesn't really make sense, but I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you can. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put them all in the fish box just to save on some bank space. Alright, so that is all the clues that were on the ground completed, except for this hard clue, which is a wildy step. Let's go to the bank and see the total amount of caskets we have stacked. Coming right along, we've got quite a few caskets, but I don't think I'm quite ready for an opening yet. I think we want to stack some more. So we spent a total of 71 hours at aerial fishing this video and greenlogged that place. I can honestly say I don't plan on looking back there unless I get the elite clue step for it. We now have a total of 1,159 total collections logged, and we are ranked 1363. So we dropped some ranks, which is kind of crazy actually, but that's okay. We are getting some of the tougher ones out of the way now, so that we will gain a lot later with some shorter grinds or passive ones. This one is a bit short because I am working on the next video already, and if I put them both into the same video, it would be pretty long, and it's entirely different to this grind, so I hope you understand. Don't forget to like the video, guys. It really does help me out. Thank you so much as always for watching, and I will see you on the next one.